In order to even get to final callbacks, you have to go to puppet camp for 2 days, and they teach you just enough to know how much you don't know. It's terrifying. I know that the people that I knew who had been actors who learned puppetry for the show, who've done Abbott and Q before me, when I was in rehearsal, all called and asked if I'd cried yet, because you get to a point where you're like, it's too much to think about. It's not just making sure she's moving her lips at the same time as me. Does it end on an M? It's different if it ends on a V, which ends open. She has to walk and talk at the same time. She has to walk at a much faster pace than I do because her legs are shorter than mine are. It's making sure that her eyes are always looking where my eyes are looking, and that she's always, that you think it's really your middle finger that's pointing where her eyes should be. But sometimes you'll just forget, and so she's looking over there, and you're saying your line, and it's all wrong. It's so many things for a brain. Never mind remembering the words and the music and your staging and all of that. It's so much at first that it's horrifying. And then understudies who have to know, lots of like.
Is it mirror work, or are you doing things?
You learn on the mirror, and then they take the mirror away. It's terrifying.
The biggest thing about the mirror is learning where your focus is with these two eyes. Because the thing about a puppet is, as soon as it goes completely profile, it kind of dies. If the audience can see both eyes, then it's alive. It's just a very kind of unique thing to this sort of style of puppetry. And so learning exactly how much you can turn in the mirror and still have those eyes be visible is some kind of...
Is it
really... And Wedding Princeton are I think, the two heaviest. Wedding Princeton, because he's wearing a full tux. That's actual, real tux. It's like baby clothes. It's like a full tux. And that thing weighs a ton.
Just try doing just this for 2 hours, and that sucks. Even if it's a pound or two, add it onto that, and it's...
and then piston your arm up and down for a little while, so you're walking.
I was in the show before, and I actually just came back tonight. It was my first night, and I've been gone for a year. No, but my arm right now, I can tell you, it's maddening that a year later, how come I didn't keep that specific arm strength a year ago? It's really hard. I'm here to tell you, I'm going to need a massage. I was obsessed with the Muppets when I was little. It's the coolest thing ever. I didn't even know. I feel so lucky. What a special skill to have on your resume,
And the interesting thing about this style of puppetry is that a lot of it is just learning new vocabulary. Like Princeton, I keep him in almost an entire state of the entire show. That is his character. He's, oh yeah? And so everything he does is, the entire show he's like that. Rod is a little different. You have to think about posture. He's a little more rigid, a little more stuck in his ways. It's kind of up and down, kind of like that. So a lot of it is about learning vocabulary that'll carry to the audience. Like, okay, if I make the arm do this, what does that denote? What does that, what will that read to an audience?
Yeah. Well, I think I found Kate when I decided that she just always fixed her hair. That was her mistake, and that's who she is. And she always kind of does this a lot too. But when she's certain, she does that. And those moves really it helped me know who she was.
So
her fur was matted and gone right here. And I realized they're the two Kates who have the big makeouts. And so over time, having the 2 makeout sessions in the cabaret and but everything else about them is fabulous. They're just losing a little fur right here.